Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And finally we have here the tutorial I had promised a long time ago. So let's get started. I'm going to be modeling in Maya 2014 this wheel, and it is a OZ Allegerita HLT. So I'm gonna be telling you what my thought process is, and well, you guys can see how I approach this type of modeling. So let's get started. I like to start modeling wheels from the outside in, not the inside out like I've seen many tutorials. So you guys can check out like this technique and decide whether you like this or work inside out better. So let's start with this polypipe. I'm gonna go in the side view and get roughly the size of the image like so. I'm gonna give it around this. No, let's go this thickness. And well, this depth doesn't matter right now. We can work just with this front view. And okay, I know this wheel has 9 spokes, so I want to work with like one of these faces pointing at least each one of these spokes. So I'm just gonna go here in the channel box and bump up the subdivisions to like 27, so 3 for each spoke. And then I'm gonna rotate this a little bit to line it up with the spokes, kind of like that. So you can see now each spoke has a face it can land on. So now I'm gonna add some subdivisions here to the frontal face. I'm gonna go here and hit Shift and right click, so I have access to these tools a little faster than going to the menus. Gonna put some here, one over here, and I think one over here. So because this, let's go to this view. I know that these faces are like way in, kind of like that, maybe a little bit less, like that. This one's a little bit more, like that. And then this one's in the outside, there's a little lip there, you can see it in the image. Also, I recommend you guys look up a reference pictures in Google like this, so you can see the details of whatever you're modeling and have another reference besides the blueprint you have there in Maya, so you can look at the details and model them. So we're just gonna extrude it here a little bit to get that lip. And okay, now I'm going to extrude the spoke out of this piece. You see it's lined up. Right, extrude and move it down around here, I think, or maybe a little bit lower, around here. Just gonna adjust this, kinda like the same level. Yep, like that. And now I'm gonna edit the vertices like that. And now I'm gonna add another edge loop near the top to complete the rough shape of the spoke. So I'm gonna extrude this in, scale it down, sorry, and line it up with the image. and also grab these guys and place them like that. So now it looks way too flat, but if you can see here in the reference image, you can see there's a curvature in each spoke, so I'm just gonna add that with some more loops, like let's say two of them, and then I'm gonna go to vertex and move everything forward. Yeah, like that. Let's just give it a little more thickness over here. Oh, gotta let go of this one. Yeah, a little bit like that. Let's see how it's looking in the blueprint. Oh, okay, it's way too fat. So I'll just correct this. Like that. This one a little bit more. Yep. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is extrude this face in, so we can work outside from that one. So let's go here, and then I'm going to move these vertices upwards a little bit and scale them down, and I'm gonna grab these faces, these two faces that are on the side, and extrude them to each side like that. So now I just gotta place these vertices in their correct position according to the image. I want them to be like in the middle of the two spokes. So like this, and like that. Now I know they're facing forwards a bit around here. You can see it in the perspective view. So I'm just gonna grab them, go into the front view, and move them back like that. These guys are a little too back, so yeah, like that. Now I'm gonna do a cool little trick. So you see, I just modeled one spoke, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut this whole ring and duplicate this spoke with these two sections 8 times. So I'm gonna have this one plus 8 copies that are gonna line up and create the part I'm working of the rim, and it's gonna line up perfectly. So what you're gonna have to do to make this possible, you're gonna have to check that the pivot of the model is still in the center. You don't wanna move it, and then you're gonna delete every face except this line with the spokes and these two to its right. So we can go ahead and delete this. We can delete this one and then this whole bit. Now we're gonna duplicate special this thing. So the command for duplicate special is Ctrl-Shift-D, but we're gonna have to edit the settings. So go to edit and duplicate special, hit this box, go and select instance. Number of copies, we need 8 plus the one we already have to make 9, and it's gonna be 40 degrees to complete the whole circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate special, and there you go. We have the basic shape of the rim with the 9 spokes, and you can see the outer part is perfectly lined up. Obviously this inner part isn't, because well, I just made it like really fast, but we can go ahead and in the side view and adjust these vertices to line them up with the model. So you can see I edit this one, and this one to the right is updating at the same time. That's why you pick instance in the duplicate special. So I do this, and every single one of them updates instantly. So that's quite useful when you're doing something like this. I just gotta line these up, and these two. So now you see we have the rough shape of the spokes of the rim. Now what we have to do is do the center part. You can see here. So a quick look back to the reference image. You can see that it goes like into the rim, and then it comes out, and there you have the logo. So in this in that little hole, there's the holes for the bolts, plus 5 more smaller holes. So we're gonna have to do that. Now I'm gonna do a separate piece. I'm not gonna work my way in from this. So we have a little bit easier time doing this piece. Oh, let me check again. Yep. Oh, well, let me try extruding these the pieces we already have in, so just in case it still works. So you can see I just extruded the one spoke, but every other spoke is updating at the same time. I'm gonna just fix this. It's a little messy. Where does this go? I'm gonna guess here. Now let's just accommodate this, guys. Okay. So what we can do here is, well, okay, we have a little problem here. You see it's not lining up in the x-axis, so I have to correct that. Let me check in this view. That's a little weird. Let's just move these vertices back. No, actually, these guys on the other side are the ones that are pushed in for whatever reason. Yeah, like that. And this little guy. No, this is the opposite. Now we got it. I don't know why did that happen, but it's okay now. No idea. Oh, I guess it's the Extrude. Just did some weird stuff there. I'm just gonna have to push this center vertices in, so we can have like a more uniform circle there. Let's go. So now that we have this, let's just add the curvature first. So you can see there's a little edge here and a little edge here. And now I'm gonna push these faces and the back ones too. Oh, what did I do? This and the back ones, push them in a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit more, like that. And now this inner faces just a little bit, because in the reference you can see that the logo part is not as pronounced as the spokes, so it's a little bit more inside the rim. So now that we have this, let's just add a little bit another edge here, another loop, and move it a little bit forward to create this small lip here. Well, ignore that. Just this lip, this edge. And now what I want to do is I'm gonna grab this spoke, and when you extrude faces, it creates obviously these side faces, but we do not want them, because when we join this spoke with the others, it's gonna create some problems if I don't delete them. So let's just get rid of them. Yep, that's better. So now we can check the smooth version with the 3 key. Yeah, I mean, it's taking a good shape so far. And now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna join these pieces, join these 9 different pieces, but then I'm gonna extract this center area over here, because if I start making the holes in this spoke, this big hole, it's gonna create a big hole in every single spoke, and we do not want that, because I mean, there's 9 spokes, so we're gonna have 9 holes, and we should have 10, and also 5 of those 10 are way smaller. So I'm gonna extract this and work it separately, so I can have more control, and we can have the correct amount of holes. So let's just join these for now. Let's just save the file. Remember to save as long as you make any progress. You're gonna want to save it, because, well, with Maya you never know. So I just saved it there. Let's just combine this and start welding the separate edges. So for example here, we can see, if I smooth it, you can see there's like a little edge here. So that this piece and this piece, they're together, but they're not welded, they're not like sewed, so these vertices are separate from this piece to this piece. So let's just merge them. So I'm gonna have to click here and merge, and to make this a little bit quicker, I'm gonna hit G, the G key, and it's gonna be way faster than clicking this button every single time. I mean, I guess you could select all of the vertices in this edge and hit the merge button once, but for me it doesn't work every single time, so because it has like a margin when the software decides if it should merge them or not. So I think it's a little more practical if you merge every single vertex by yourself, so you know that you're doing it right, and you are not gonna leave a vertex without merging. So it's not gonna take long, I hope. There you go. Just merging them. You can see that with the last one, the model like flicks, moves, or something like that. So that tells you that all the vertices from the edge are merged. So you can go to the next one. Like that, you see that it moves a little bit. like that. Only a few are left to go. So yeah, while I'm doing this, you guys can go into the comments and tell me if you have had any experience with the 3D modeling or with Maya. You can let me know. So also if you guys have like an Instagram page where you upload your projects, you can let me know in the comments. I'll give you a follow. So yeah, looks like we got the outside part done. So now let's just move to the inside. Also, you can tell me which of my speed modeling videos is your favorite. I know the McLaren P1 has the most views, but I mean, you never know. And also, which car should I do a speed modeling next? I have several picks, but I'm not sure yet, so your guys' opinion could be quite useful. Let's do this. That's 2. Yeah, while you are doing this, it might be useful to rotate the camera from time to time, so you know you are not grabbing, like for example this, I'm grabbing a vertex I do not want to merge, so it's just to make sure that I'm selecting only the stuff I want to select. You just rotate the camera and make sure. And this one, so now that's 3, I think. Oh, I let go of the model there. That's better. I think we're almost done, only 2 left. Let me just turn off the grid because it's messing with me a little bit. Okay, so that's the last one. Now, let's just get out of X-ray mode and see how we're gonna do this. Because still, if I extract this, we're still gonna have like 27 sections, and that's not really useful if I want to make 10 holes. But I mean, I guess I can try to work this without adding any more subdivisions, but okay, let's try. Let's just extract this. So I'm gonna grab all these faces. Oh, well, that didn't work. Let's go like so. What? Okay, I have them. Now just this back once. Yeah, this one too. Okay, now I just hit the extract button. I think it's this one. Yep. So now I have two separate pieces, this and the spokes. Now what I'm gonna do here is use I think the extrude tool. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I think I can do it. Let's just create this a cylinder, roughly the size of the hole I need to make. Place it here and see how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have to extrude everything, each of these faces. Extrude them in. So I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have like 12 vertices, so I'm just gonna let go of this and grab this guy. And change the division count so I can line up these vertices with the cylinder I just made. So we can go ahead and place them like this. I think we can do it like that. I think I put too many there. Or not. Oh crap, I made a mistake here. Or maybe not. Oh, I know. This shouldn't have been here. This is the one. So let's see, let's count these again. Sorry about that, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think it's 8 again. 8. Okay, again 1. Yeah, I should rotate this. It would be more useful to line up the edges, the vertices. Yeah, I think that's better. This guy should be a little more back. Okay, now I think I got it. Yep. So now I'm just gonna adjust these guys that I moved accidentally and move them back like that, and a little bit outwards. Oh, what is this guy doing here? Let's see if this works. Okay, I think I got it. I hope. So I'm just gonna delete these faces and hit smooth. And see if it works. If the shape works. I think it does, but I need to fix it over here near the center. Wait, what if I delete this? Yeah, I should have done that. Delete these guys. Now, I think now we can add the other subdivisions here. Let's try again. Oops. Okay, now I think it works. The last one. Okay, now we're good. Let me check on the side view. Okay, let me select this and check on the side view. Yep, it's not quite perfect. Oh, I know, this guy should go up in forward. Let's see. I don't know, I don't like this edges that are forming there. I know what I should do, I just... No, I don't. Well, let's just leave it at that for now.